friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Araya. Very nice to meet you. Today's video is going to be pretty highly requested. I've had a couple of people ask me to do this video and I thought, why not, because I'm always going to do what you guys want me to do. So today's video is going to be how to manifest. A couple of videos back, I think about 4 videos back, before the end of last year, I made a video about things you should know before you manifest. If you haven't watched that, I suggest you go back to that video because it's actually one of my favorite videos, just in terms of the knowledge I was speaking, because these are real life things that I've really had to learn and applied, and honestly it does make a difference. So if you haven't watched that, please pause this video, go back and watch it. And if you've already watched that video, hi, and let's go straight into this video. So manifestation is a very important aspect of my life because I'm someone that's very ambitious. I've always been pretty like dreamy and creative, so even before I knew what manifestation was, I was already manifesting like as a child. And it's crazy to think that, because the method I'm going to be talking about is called scripting. There are different ways to manifest. There's the mirror technique, praying, obviously, there's vision boards, what else? I can't remember at the top of my head, but there are a number of ways to manifest, but this video is going to be all about scripting. So what is scripting? Scripting is a form of manifestation where you essentially write out a storyline of what you want your life to be in present tense, but you're writing like you already have it. The underlining thing about the law of attraction is you're always acting like you already have it, and you always have to show gratitude, because that's the only way you can attract more, by being grateful and also being positive. I know it's hard, guys. Like, I'm not okay. Let me just stop this video for a while and just talk about myself a little bit, because why not? But I've really been manifesting a lot of things. Like, to be honest, like, I'm always manifesting and, you know, trying to always think about the next thing to achieve, because that's just like me. And I feel like recently I've really been tested just in terms of like my faith and my positivity, because I'm great now, like I'm fine, everything's good. But a couple of weeks ago I was really down for a number of reasons, and I remember just like feeling so negative. And if you know me personally, like I'm not a negative person at all. Like I always see the glass half full. I always see like the other side. I'm very like, yeah, everything's gonna be fine, like everything will work itself out. But I was being so negative, and I literally had to check myself, and I was like, listen, how can you want all these good things when you're in such a negative space? Because that's the thing about negativity, once you start enabling it, it starts to fester and it just gets like bigger and bigger, and then you just look at yourself and you're just thinking like, I was saying things and I was like, I don't even believe that, like I don't even think like that, so why am I putting that out there? So you really have to be careful. I say this to say that even when things are not perfect, try and be as positive as you want, because once you start entertaining negativity, it just like blossoms really, and it just becomes bigger and bigger, and then it's even harder to get out of that space, because it's like, it's comfortable, and it should never be comfortable. Like, So I say all of this to say, try and be as positive as you can while you're scripting. This is supposed to be something fun, something imaginative, something that's really going to allow you channel your creativity and really just think about what you actually want out of life. I think in this day and age, it's so easy for us to be consumed by what other people want from us. You go on Twitter and then, you know, you're constantly reading other people's thoughts. You go on Instagram, you see how other people are dressing, and like society sort of tells us where you should be, when in reality, like, we're all so different. Our life paths are so different. We all have different life purposes. We all come from different backgrounds. Some people have different things that are going to contribute to their success. Like, it's a very personal journey. So I think before you start this manifestation process, it's a really good idea to just sit within yourself and think about, what do I actually want from my life, not what do other people want from my life. You don't have to do this every new year or every new month. You can manifest every single day if you want to. It doesn't have to be like a special occasion, because essentially all you need is a paper and a pen and your brain. So when it's convenient for you, you can do it. I've manifested in the library before, like crazy. The first thing you're going to need is to get a journal. I really recommend using a journal that you haven't used for anything else before. My journal, for example, is this pink journal. It says good vibes, and I just think it's perfect for the purpose of this video. You need a journal that you can write in, so not like those already pre-made journals. No, you just need like a fresh notepad with lines and you can just write in. I don't think it has to be expensive. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Whatever works for you. Like, this was £3. I think it was £3 from Tiger Mist, so not sponsored yet. I'm joking. I'm joking, but yeah, this was not sponsored. This was, of course, was not sponsored. This was £3 from Tiger Mist. They do really, really cute notepads. So then you need to sit down one-on-one with yourself and think about, like, what do I actually want out of life? Like, what do I want when I graduate? Like, what do I want to achieve? How do I want to feel about my life? I think a lot of it is all about how you feel. When I manifest, I tend to always talk about how I feel, because I think sometimes you can have all these nice things and it's like you're not even right within, like you're not happy inside. So I always make sure to say, like, I feel really happy, I feel really grateful. I always start with gratitude. If you watch my vision board video, I think I spoke about this, and I always say, thank you God for blessing me with ... and then I put all the things I would love to have in my life. So I do the same with scripting. I always say, thank you God for blessing me with ... and then I say, I'm so grateful that you've blessed me with a beautiful, for example, a beautiful life with beautiful parents and beautiful siblings and a family and my family and friends. And, you know, just talk about things that you want to achieve. It doesn't always have to be material things, although you can do material things. It can be anything you want. It's completely personal. It's really important that you also write in present tense, and you write like it's already yours. Think about it like you're writing your dream autobiography. You're writing what you want out of your life, and you're writing it like you're already living that life. It's an amazing time to just be as creative as you want. There are no limitations, there are no rules to this. All you need to do is just center yourself, write about your life, and be positive and be happy. Sometimes when I'm manifesting, I literally start blushing because I'm like, oh my God, like I literally can feel the energy and I get so excited, and I'm like, wow, because I know it's going to be mine. I'm not being funny, but I've realized over the past couple of years I'm a powerful manifester, and that's why I'm very, very conscious now of what I say, because I think, like, when you say something, you might think, oh, okay, like, you know, I just said it in passing, but no, there's a lot of power in what you say and what you manifest, because essentially speech is a form of manifestation. If you continuously say something, you're going to start believing in yourself, and it's going to lead into a self-fulfilling prophecy. So be very, very careful about what you say. And one thing I would also say is, if you've manifested something quite positive, which you're obviously going to, stop speaking negative on that thing. It could be in conversations with other people. So I always mentally check myself, like, say I wrote something, I don't know, let me think. I'm just gonna use guys for an example. So say I manifested an amazing boyfriend or whatever. I'm not going to be complaining about boys to my friends, because essentially I'm contradicting what I want. You know, you can't be in that negative headspace and want something positive. So it's really, really hard, and it takes a lot of self-awareness and introspection to really channel that side to you. I'm still learning that, but I think the more we know, the better we can become, and the more we can grow together, because I don't have it all together. I always say this, like, I'm really just like out here trying like everyone else. So yeah, when you are manifesting, it's really important for you to be as descriptive as possible. That way you are more attentive. When you're more attentive to different details, you're more specific and you know what you actually want. Because sometimes, like, we say things in passing, like, oh, I want a nice house. A nice house is very relative. What I might think is a nice house, you might not think is a nice house. So be specific in terms of, oh, I want a house with, for example, 4 bedrooms and, I don't know, a tennis court and a swimming pool. Whatever you want in your house is very, very relative to your desires. So just make sure you're as specific as you want, so you actually have a clearer idea of what you want to manifest. So when you've manifested and just scripted your life out, I think it's really powerful to just pray on it and meditate after. I do this because I feel like I'm just like sealing the envelope. I mean, it depends on if you're religious. I'm religious, so I always like pray about it. So I just see it as just like the final deal, like, you know, like sealing the envelope and just affirming, okay, you know what, this is actually going to be mine, and all I need to do now is just be positive and work towards it. So I would really recommend that. It's something that I like to do. I also think gratitude is the first step to attracting more in anything you want in life. Just be very grateful and think about times when you've gotten what you've prayed for before. And honestly, sometimes when I manifest, I just like to say thank you, God, for all the things that he's actually manifested into my life. He's answered my previous manifestations, and I think the minute you start acknowledging that, you actually become a lot more grateful and you believe in the power of what you're doing, because you're scripting out your life, you're scripting out your destiny, and that in itself is very powerful. So I just want to encourage you guys. I don't know what you're going through or what you want out of life or how you're feeling, but just try and do this. Like, try and do it one. Just think about it like you're writing a play. Like, I'm very extra, as you can tell. So like, I go in like, I play no games when it comes to this. I'm specific to a T, down to the way I want to be smiling, how I want to feel. Like, it's very personal. So I just want you guys to go into this with an open mind and an open heart, and I really want you to tell me how it goes. I know it might be a bit weird doing it the first time, but I think once you get in tune with it, you just like go with the flow and you're happy. So I wish you guys a happy manifesting. I love you. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I really just want you to believe in yourself and encourage you to be positive, be happy, feel good. Life is amazing. I know it's crazy out here, but don't worry, everything is going to work itself out. I love you, and thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.